Hello everyone, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The House of Representatives on Thursday grilled the Justice Minister and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, over the alleged loss of $2.4 billion in unremitted oil revenue. Nigerians, these are people who said they are fighting corruption. You see, this government is, the more you look, the less you see. It is really so hard, so sad, that these people who says they are the one fighting corruption, they chase whatever they chase. They are the most corrupt individuals. This government is the most corrupt government in the history of Nigeria. But they came with integrity, Mr. Integrity. They are going to, fight corruption to finish. Now we dey now so. If you see what these people have done to this country, Nigerians, it's really very sad. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Nigerian federal lawmakers grilled Justice Minister Malami over 2.4 billion naira crude oil theft. There has been allegations of an illegal sale of 48 million barrels of crude oil in China, valued at over $2.4 billion, which is being investigated by a House of Representatives and other committee. Another thing now to investigate. Another thing is to find the truth. And another thing is to carry out with investigation. Because we have seen, a lot of this. When they will start, they are doing investigation and all that. And at the end of the day, Nigerians will not know how that matter ends. So you see, what we are not talking about, a corrupt government. The House of Representatives on Thursday grilled the Justice Minister and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, over the alleged loss of $2.4 billion in unremitted oil revenue. There has been allegations of an illegal sale of 48 million barrels of crude oil in China, valued at over 2.4 billion, which is being investigated by a House of Representatives headed committee. The lawmakers and investigating revenue from the reported legal sale of the crude oil export from 2014 till date. Malami, in company with the Permanent Secretary, the Ministry of Justice, Solicitor General of the Federation, Beatrice Jegede, approached before the committee, while the minister made a written presentation to the committee. Malami restated his earlier position about the allegation and the probe. The Punch reports the minister asked the lawmakers to avail him of documents and facts at their disposal to assist him in aiding the investigation. It is the second time that Malami and Jede Agbaba will be appearing since the probe began. The minister, when he first appeared before the committee on April 27, 2023, had told the lawmakers that the allegation that 48 million barrels of crude oil valued at over $2.4 billion was illegally sold to China is false. Malami stated, "Mr. Chairman, let me state on record and for the benefit of Nigerians and the committee that the allegations relating to the 48 million barrels are baseless. The allegation is unfounded. It is lacking in merit and indeed lacking in substances. It is his own right, the allegation devoid of any reasonable ground, pointing to a material suspicion that is cogent enough to invoke the constitutional oversight of the committee. Why do I say so? Something, uh, Sometime in 2016, allegations were rife and hyped on social media. There was allegations of the existence of stolen 48 million barrels of Nigerian crude oil in China, said to have been valued at $2.4 billion. President Muhammadu Buhari informally requested the Attorney General, making reference to my humble person. Then, the group managing director, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Mali Kyari, the former Director General, Department of State Service, Lawa Daura, and the late Abba Kyari, the then Chief of Staff to the President, to look into and advise. But unfortunately, Mr. Chairman, for to be a reasonable ground for suspicion, at last you you require certain basis facts. If you are talking about a product, you cannot establish the substance relating thereto without confirming the origin of the purported product in China. If you talk of a product in China, is it of Nigerian origin? That can be established by way of samples and specifications. Is it burning light, which apparently emanates from Nigeria? The basic detail of the existence of the product and connecting it to Nigeria was not there at all. The minister had added that there were no particulars of the vessels that transported the fuel to China. So they were not available at our disposal at all, he stated.